And for this round, our team in the hot seat, it's AmbiSense. Gonna hand you over to the judges right now. Ms. Jacqueline with the first question, please.
I'd like to find out a little bit about how far you've gotten in ensuring that the audio AI capabilities really exist to be able to translate, say, the sound of a horn into a buzz for the individual who's using it, who is deaf, and whether or not you've tested any of these things out with actual users in the hearing impaired community.
So with regards to the stage we currently at, we already have a fully working prototype. But the app itself, we currently have an Android app that's ready. We are in talks with SARDEF. So once we move into phase 3, we plan to sign an MOU with them to further test and conduct our own internal testing as well as a beta testing with around 30 users who will use our app on a day-to-day basis. And from that, we'll gather more telemetry and improve our app before full release.
So we have been working on this project for more than a year now. And we start out with some open source model, which is already minimally viable. And we just improved upon it, suit it to our need. And if you think about it, just detecting signal, things like siren and bike rings are already much simpler than detecting your own voice, because your own voice has a very limited range of frequency compared to high frequency sirens. So I think it's pretty much usable. And we are going to conduct our first round of pilot tests very soon with SARDEF once this COVID-19 period is over.
Thanks for sharing, guys. I wanted to ask about the business model of this initiative that you have. What's your plans on entering the market and penetrating the market?
So we've conducted some surveys with the deaf community over here. And the most common feedback that we have heard is this is something they definitely like to use. And this is something, on average, they are willing to pay around $10 for it. Simply because our app will be starting with a small limited set of features. So we want to ensure that people are satisfied and we can continue improving our model before we can move on to a subscription-based model. So our plan is to start with the $20 model at first for a few months. And eventually, as we have more features ready and as our model gets better, we will plan to shift to a subscription-based model around $9 per month. And with regards to our plans, our metrics for success would be to get 2,000 users to use our product in Singapore. And we'll see based on that how our pricing model is working out and then decide accordingly.
How do you intend to protect your technology from other potential competitors? And are you publishing your patents? Are you registering patents for what you're developing?
I think the technology itself is already encrypted in some sense because it's abstracted away from the user level. So I don't think there's much of a problem with that. But the basic technology of how it works, of course, we can show it to the users so that they know what's going on at the back. But let's say if you go down to like the values or the numbers that we use, of course, we won't publish them. This is the way we protect our technology.
Thank you very much, Team AmbiSense and our judges for this question and answer session right here on the Youth Action Challenge.